We should be live. There we go. Yep. I think we're playing the Ratchet. I don't have the English version. I have the English version on the PC, but the PC version is not playable for my current PC setup. So I got the discounted version on PS5 the other days, and I was rushing to buy it because it's at such a steep discount, but unfortunately I did not read the small print. It is for simplified Chinese or traditional Chinese or Thai for weird reason. I bought it from Hong Kong region. What the fuck is Thai doing? Anyways, there is no English support in this version. Very, very unfortunately. So you guys have to bear with me, and I'll have to bear with the Chinese characters. But today is punishment stream, which means every 30 minutes I have to clear the death count by doing a specific number of exercise.
The great Elden ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between.
In the lands betwixt.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Chinese translation is really shite. Not gonna lie.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
Ye tarnished.
Across the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring.
There's 25 minutes more
And
before the
become
first accounting
the
of
Elden
punishment.
Lord.
Right, let's not die too many times, eh? Uh-oh. I'm getting confused with the button for rolling. It's gonna spell trouble. Right, let's read how people are leaving the messages, as well as the item's description, because it's just like, oh man, it's unheard of in terms of Chinese translations. It reads really weird for me. Some of the fundamental, the elementals, and the physical defense, magical defense, or status defense are kind of straightforward, but I suspect if you want to go look for information individually for the item, is gonna be... Yep. So, it says, a thick and strong short wooden club is not for dexterity, but it is for striking. It's a primitive and simple weapon. All you need is to use your strength to pound and pound and pound and pound to defeat your enemies. The weapon technique is while roll. And then the description is emit a beast-like roar to motivate yourself, increase your weapon damage. Within the available time, within the valid time, heavy attack becomes a barrage. Is a wild beast-like barrage. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun reading all these descriptions. But let's see. Oh boy, it's because of the message is left in terms of like system messages. People who intended to leave English message, English-based message, will end up sending these Chinese-based characters towards the receiving end. Dude, the first death is gonna be a lot, and that early as well. But fear not, we're gonna die a lot. I still remember a few button presses. This is gonna be interesting. How do people die so many times at the bridgehead just over there? Did they back themselves up? Up to the drawbridge? I suspect I will get hit twice and then I'll be dead by the next encounter. Meep meep meep. They might pick up the traffic from outside. Ho ho! Shit. I forgot about the roll already. That is already death. I'll increase the counter. I will streamline the message. Jesus, there are 2 repeats. So, hold on, what should I do here? I reload the chat. I'm not using the restreams event chat now because it seems that it is repeat twice. It's a distraction for me. Oh, torrent. There's a little bit of a screen tearing just now.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side.
How dare you pronounce my gender?
Here after all.
My gender is body type B. The industry has gone awry when they allow people to design games in terms of gender type A and B, or gender type 1 or 2. That is so stupid.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
What is the Golden Order? I feel like there is a little bit of stickiness in my PS5 pad, so I'm just wiping it off. Don't mind me, I'm just wiping things. They don't make good shit these days, right? The foam sticks, plastic bits start to fray just because of human sebum secretions. Sometimes I do wonder if the people who source for items for the console makers actually look into the material chemistry. Some material looks nice in renders or on the paper, but you still have to playtest it a lot in day-to-day usage to see the pros and cons of selecting certain material. Okay, jump down the hole. Let's talk to the dude here. Tarnish, jump down to learn, to rethink, to recollect. Learn the way of fighting. Why am I translating this shit anyways? Let's just jump down. Why do they claim the enemy is a strong enemy? We might die though. Let me know if I forgot to increase the dev in future devs. I'll use my stream dock, mind you that it is not stream deck, to manipulate things, and you'll be able to see me use the stream dock to change the punishment cam's activation. Hello. I forgot about the dodge button again. Oh. So free hit for the roar. You were the one who was shitting at me, right? Ow. I brought the expectation of the OG Demon Souls to this game. Sneaking. Ooh, ah. Okay, we got boss coming up. Mini boss, anyways. Poise. America. America's stone, or whatever stone it is. How many flasks do we have? We have 3 flasks. You motherfucker. Come on. I missed the opportunity to heavy strike. That is only the enemy, not even a prey, not even a significant god. Do we? Oh, okay, we came from that place. We came from the Maracas Stone. Right, there's a stone over there. There's an item over there we could not have picked. The thing is, you need to go down to this place, even the deeper ground of this place, to get to that item, but that lower ground is horrible. So we are not going to go to that place, even though we could. We are going to die horribly. We're back to this place. We could unlock the fog here, but I don't want to deal with this just yet. The rest is the blessing. Upstairs has dropped something, so that's it really. We're going forward and get into the while. The fingers. Tarnished finger. Okay, new items are with the exclamation mark. And even the tutorial parts are considered as items. Fine. This is for summoning. This is for deportation, for the people who you actually summon. Of course, it's for the HP. Heavy strike after block. America's stone. Poise. Crouch. Sneaking. Techniques. Switching of weapon. Blessing. Defense. Actually blocking. Dodging. Deep dog dodge. Deep dot. Dive. Dodge. Duck dodge, right? Or whatever. I think I said duck twice. Items. So this is a unsorted items. This one they translate as the cremanium. Crafting ingredients. Valuable items. Upgrade items. Magique. Prayer, or what is called the miracle. Battle cremanium. Crematorium or cremanium. Cremains, actually. Jesus. My English is equally bad. Alright. Going up. This is my wifey. And as the first playthrough, I don't think I'm going to wear any armors. As an extra little bit of challenge for myself. I started doing this kind of run when it was on PC version, when the PC version was still stable enough for me. But then, about half a year ago, the PC version was totally full bar for me. It seems that the recent upgrades would push the hardware requirements beyond my hardware's capability. So no more PC version for me anymore until I can upgrade my gaming PC. Yada yada yada. So they're talking about the map. We can leave markers, of course, is unknown of.
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me.
Vare.
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff. The home
Storm Vale, they could have translated it as the storm-covered castle or storm Veil. Literally, there are Chinese words that can be used for translation, but they just went for a sound translation. In terms of like entertainment business, the titles of like games or movies or like foreign TV shows, the translations in three main regions, right? Hong Kong, Taiwan, China. The worst one has always been China. The second worst one is in Taiwan. The first one, the foremost one that did good translation using the Chinese language has always been majorly Hong Kong. Alright, let's fight this dude first, and then if I do remember, I will comment on the translation quality. Ah, shit. I'm not used to it. But yes, deaths. Shit up. We're gonna keep fighting this fucker in this first stream. This is my tradition. Even though after fighting this dude, we have no use of his item just yet. We can't do the charge just yet when we are not warm up. This is gonna be interesting. We have a couple more minutes before we do the first clearance of the dev count. Hello, let's try again. What the fuck? I was trying to do a backward roll. Apparently I have no skill at all, even though I know what I need to do. Right, one more death. No worries, we'll die until we win. That's the whole thing. And we'll get some exercise done along the way. Bum 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 bum. Fuck me dead. That charge attack is always with a little bit of delay. Look at that shit. Wrong button press. Ah, that was shit. My strategy usually is to stay on the left side of the horse head. Mm-mm. 5 time is going to end up being multiply with certain multipliers, and then we are going to select a random physical punishment. Now the message should come by now. In terms of physical punishment, let's say after this death we are going to do our first set. What the fuck? Boom, 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 boom. Cheeky fuck. Possibly a little bit too far to follow up. That was almost too late for that dodge. Charge attack is too late, and usually they wind up, which means that you have to turn around the character, so not recommended. Maybe one heavy and one light would be the thing to do. Hey bud, what do you want to do? Oh, too late. Almost too late. Fucker likes to chain up his attack. I blink. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Right, punishment then. Dev, punish. $14, is it one side or both sides? I don't know, depends on my mood. Let's do it. Put the gloves on. No gloves, no love. Or that shit. There we go. I guess I will do 14 on each side then, but I will do with 2 hands. So for me, the count is 28. I understand why the automatic counter is not doing a 30-minute announcement is because the string punishment with a colon does not match exactly the Streamlabs timed message. So I'll have to change up the thing. I've lost count, sorry guys. It may be 20. I'll do 8 more because I've lost count. I think it's gonna hurt. Right, before we continue, I am going to go on Streamlabs and change the trigger terms to change how things get triggered. Yeah, I also use a lowercase here. That's why. Right now, it should work. Stream title keywords has been updated to punishment with the colon. Let's see. So, the timer should be resetted, and then it will report one more time for the 30-minute countdown. And then we will reset death. I'm wearing these gloves to play this game now. I can't be asked to take it off and then put it back on. It will affect the feel of how to play this game, but I'll have to get used to it. It also has the side benefit of making my controller more or less protected from grime. I guess there's a benefit then. Certainly does feel weird. To have a thicker profile on my hands. Oh, motherfuck. It went so good. Now, usually is the boss's rush attack or That overhead chop. That got me. Oh, you fucking hell. That was a bit greedy. Oh, you tit! I will even streamline the response of the death count here. Maybe it would just report the number of times simply with just a number. Right now, we'll continue on. What the fuck? That was too late. I fucking hate this when it misses. What the? Jesus Christ. That was a bit dangerous for his free hit combo just now. I thought he was baiting for the big shield smash. Holy shit. That fucking tree, man. Two more hits. Don't be greedy, bros. There we go. Ah, we got his spears. And why is my UI automatically hiding? That is not cool. Why are you learning my gaming behavior? I don't want this. It's my data. Me. They can't even what's it called, translate Rune. They have to do the sound translation. How retarded is this, right? That is crazy. Right, back to the topic of Asian region Chinese translation. The Hong Kong, let's say movie title translation, right? Whenever you see the translated title, you know which director was responsible for directing the movie, because well-known directors will receive certain adjectives that is a telltale sign of he or she directing a series of movie or a movie of series similar themes. That is easy indication, and you can expect quality from that director unless that director started to do flops, right? In Taiwanese translation, one famous fucked up in terms of translation was Super 8. In the local language, Super 8 was Chao Ji Ba. Chao Ji Ba, Ji Ba means it is being a cack or being an a-hole. So the movie, everybody was saying super cack, super cack. Have you seen Super Cack? Oh, dude. And then the mainland Chinese translation would be the worst because, as I said, they just do direct sound translation. At that rate, you may as well not even try it. You just have the English, letters on screen, or on the title card. So what I'm trying to get to is the Chinese translation in this game maybe is just doesn't warrant translation, because if they do just the sound, right? The sound means fucking nothing. It's just sound. That frustrates me so much. It's dumbing down the language. We have so many glyphs, we have so many characters to represent ideas, right? Why not use appropriate terms? And the sound translation just have a really bad presentation of the culture, right? Well, you can't even use appropriate words to do the translation. Anyways, these are gears. We are going naked for the first NG0 run. So this is about ruins. This is about the chalice. We will end up getting those anyways, so why buy them? Fire may be good for like the fire status, but we'll just keep it. Oh, dude. I'll get this one. I don't even know why I want to buy these, because right now I'm not even interested in crafting things. Keep pressing the wrong button. So you can only upgrade your weapon up to 3, and then after that you're back to find your round table. Maybe we should level up. What? We have no ability to level up? There's no way. This is memorizing skills. This is for the flask. Oh shit, we have to go to the next thing, or maybe we can try pass the time and see what happens. For the triggering of the lady, the maiden, or whoever that has the torrent for us, I have no idea how to trigger her to show up. So maybe it's time based, or maybe it's event based. Let's go for it and kill some more shit. Get to the next get to the next what? The next grace. Hot damn, these are these. I always got like so concerned about the noise these bats-like creatures make. Or maybe it's the people who are on the stakes who are just moaning. This dude. Oh, bro. Why do you have to turn around? Turn around. Sometimes I wonder, people who are in the mainland have spent so much money and time on education, maybe they do some fancy translation degree in the university that is extremely hard to get into, and then they study for 4 years to get master. If they want to go for PhD, maybe 3 more years. And then they do this kind of quality of translation. What the fuck is going on, you know? No wonder people want to do like AI translation. Why spend 7 years to get educated when you can just click a button and do even better translation, right? Dude. In a local TV station, before the handover, there was a translator that does who did translation, the subtitles for the 9:30 evening movie replays. She did a superb job for that shit. But I suspect lately she has been displaced by younger workers. And possibly she has retired. So the quality of translation has been pretty shite. It's not the same anymore, unfortunately. But you know what they say, change is constant. And we can lament on qualities change for the shit. Possibly cannot stop it from happening. What? Fucker saw me? How? That reminds me of the outlaws in the locals of Atom Fall. They saw you brandishing a knife, they think Shia LaBeouf. No, actually, they see you brandishing a firearm. They would be just like, nice and easy. We don't know no trouble, eh? But they were just buying their times. They will come over and fuck you up. So you may as well be the one who cracked the first shot. First shot. I'm checking the stream time just now. We started the current counter on the 36, so maybe in 6 more minutes we will see the first reminder, which I hope to see. Did they talk about dogs in this one? I'm curious. Witness the dog! Because they have a strict set of translation across different language region, the result will be the same. Alright, it's nightfall now, trying to get to the next grades. What is this dude doing? Yeah, it sounds like there is the beetle for your HP. Yeah, they could translate this part as the Stone of the Ruined, but they can't translate the runes. What is going on with these guys? It's always fun to accidentally knock the scout off when you try to do the heart attack. I'm not saying it sarcastically, it's just that hardly ever you would be able to knock the scout away for such distance. And certainly in this game there's only one character who can kick someone's head like a football. We're not going to F with the bets. Let's go sit at the graves for a moment. Stay a while and listen. Oh, by the way, the death count is 2, so it means that we'll have to clear some exercise. Clear with some exercise.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
An agreement, and then they said it is a negotiation
Of the finger maiden.
or a condition.
They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you.
I'm gonna take this
to the foot
picture
of the Erd Tree.
and send it to my wife. Not, of course, in her in this weird position, but I'm gonna show her from a distance. It should look like her. She was complaining that my modeling of her did not resemble her. Ah, damn, it's too bright. I'll have to retake it. Give me a moment. Is still too bright. Right, we got about 2 more minutes, I think. We shall look for the countdown happening. Actually, not the countdown, called the reminder.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter.
And the grace they translate is given blessing. Or given blessing. Definitely grace and blessing is different, right?
Great distances.
The grace mean different.
It will summon
This is like a similar kind of semantics, but exactly not different, not the same meaning.
Torrent has chosen you.
And torrent
Treat him
means
with
with swiftness, right? It's a swifty, but once again is a sound translation.
your runes to strength. Let my hand rest
The
upon
translation suck balls.
for but a moment. Share them with
Share them with me.
your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Every letter irks me. Death resistance. This is for prayers or blessings. I want to be a I want to be a magic user, so I'm going to get it higher, but we are not getting much of the equipment for magics, not yet. So for survivability, we might want to go for health first. It's at 15 points, 1/20th, so 1/25th. So this is a 4% rise. 4%, 1%. So you can tell that, right? The HP is the primary, while the defenses are spread across. But then there are so many defenses it covers, so they sum to almost a equivalent importance. So in early times, when you upgrade your HP, it does mean something. We're not wearing any equipment, however, I want to have more opportunity to cause damage. So endurance may increase a little bit here. And of course, based on the weapon we choose and get, we'll have to diversify for the augmentation. Not augmentation in the game, but the damage multiplier. We'll go for endurance or health. Endurance for now. There is a little bit of a minimize increment here. Increasing 1 point is just that. So there is a second layer of increment control, right? You have some more or less linear one, but then every few levels, there's a little bit of a tone down of your increment. All the while you are leveling up and you get to invest more. So these are the little tightening of the stat increment on the function. So what is the significance? What is to be added here? So maybe when you don't gain much of the things you want to plan for your future build, because you will be gated for some of these stats for equipment and magic. So I'm putting it into intelligent. Let's see what my wife has to say. Should be like, why am I naked? No, you are not naked. You are the wretched. The red dew. However, we should be binding the calling of the horsey torrent to my usual button press. I forgot how to assign. Yep, this is the one. Spirit Horse. At least they did something right about Spirit Horse translation. Okay. Let's get this dude. Is it me, or is the game been changed that you can't charge up and wait for the enemies to get up and get twatted in the face as they get up? Then I realized that playing the OG Demon Souls gave me some really bad habits. of beating my enemies when they are down. Hey bud, don't turn around. Yai, 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 yai. The punishment bid still does not get triggered. Which means that I may have to further modify the restream title. So, Streamlabs is not case sensitive, but it can deal with special characters like colons, but it does not automatically lowercase the stream title from, let's say, Twitch. I'll have to clear this punishment right meow, but I'll have a bracket here. Work out punishment as a bracket in the title term, and let's see in the next 30 minutes it should get triggered. But right now let's go for the punishment selection. Ah, 12 each size. Why is the RNG telling me to do bicep curls? Maybe the world is telling me something. Okay, 12 on each side then. Oh, I forgot to turn on the punish cam. It's a new workflow, sorry guys. I'll start from scratch. Well, the control is not too well done because the punishment is very like separated for 30 minutes. So the muscle is not properly warmed up by the time we do the next set, but it's real life. You cannot just tell whatever task that is in real life to, hold on a second, I need some warm up before I do shit. So may as well just get in there and get it done. Oh, I have to reset. And of course, turn off the punishment cam. And we get lit. Yeah. Right, this translation is chained bindman or something like this. Maybe it is a historic translation there, but still horrible. Horrible, horrible translation. it requires 18 decks. This one got 5 decks in power. So if people were gotten this spear on the early and they thought that, wow, this is the thing that I want to level up to, then they will be in for some surprise. Because you might think that it is very it is a good upgrade for the damage, but if you don't have experience in terms of like dodging or fighting bosses or using this in certain situation, it's still going to lead to some frustration. So some heavy ticket items would lead people astray unless you know for sure what kind of items you want to be. So want to use actually. So I'm gonna stick with what I have right now, increasing the prime status for a bit. I don't even know what items I'm going to find, however that cam of course has got a treasure box. Right now I'm just going to unlock places and maps and find stuff. Find easy overworld stuff. There's a telescope up there. Just curious about the sound setting here.
Oi!
Oi!
You there? Could you help us out, Cully?
You are the tree, right?
You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me. What'd you go and do that for?
I'm sorry, maybe there is a much gentler way of talking to the dude.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok.
Bok.
I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Would you like me to do something?
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
Whoa, what are those NPCs doing?
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Why are you talking to my cooch? It's so weird, dude. Talk to the hen, talk to the cooch. Well, we can see what is going on around here, but we can't mark places. At least you get to understand the lay of the land. Alright, do we have the rider to fight, or do we just fight these dudes? I feel like I should just go back a little bit to find the rider. The drawing distance certainly has reduced on the PS5 version. There are slight frame drops once in a while, but it's not a big issue. I don't think it is going to affect your experience fighting boss phases. There's some popping in of the of texture. Nothing bad. How are you going to kill the horse? Horsey? Okay. I'm not going to get let into some treachery. Plus, we don't need to kill the horsey. The horsey did nothing to us, even though it bore the our attacker. However, I need arrows, so I'm just dividing my violence. Such an a-hole myself. Right, we got a camp. Let's kill one more dude here. Ah, you fuck. Oh my god, how the fuck did it just happen? Oh, there's another dude. Okay, I may as well just accept that death. We have two fuckers around that area, and I did not see. I should know though, I've played that area for a bit. I should know better. But I didn't. Where are my runes? I go sneak up on this motherfucker. Same fucking stupid mistake I did. How the fuck? I'm pissed off by that cunt. Because if I could kill the golden horseman, why am I suffering at this cunt here? That's disproportionately failing the challenge. There's another horsey cunt up there as well. Where did the other horseman come from? Okay, that went kinda okay, but I'm going to go up there to investigate. We got a second horseman joining the fight, which I'm not too happy about. And wolves. Fucking wolves, man. Oh, that is the dude. Is just trotting around like there's nobody's business. You have to look out for the striking side of the enemy. I really don't need to use the torrent jump to get to this platform, but it's a thing. It's a silly thing I do. Uh-oh. Why am I here? Why? Did I increase the depth just now? Ah, you tit. Come on. Oh, I forgot about his follow-up fucking strike. You little tit. Why is this dude's poise is unusually high? Because by this time I would have stunned the fucker twice. Alright, it's not night time yet. So we don't have the deaf bird to mess with. We should have ample distance to fight this next one here. Whoa! You wanna get smash? He's not smashing. Hey, bud, come on. Now he finally whip out his sword. What the fuck? I was rolling, man. I think I'll add 2 more deaths in there. Maybe 1 more, maybe 2 more, I don't care. I was just thinking about the horsemen. I can't remember if I've done the death. There we go, you don't need to stun the fucker, you can just direct hit his head. What the fuck? Come on, bud. It feels different. It feels really different fighting these. Oh my word. These fucking trolls, man. Alright, where do we go? We go for the next grace. He's pointing to there anyways. We'll go get to the hut. And then we will have the Red Riding Hood to talk to. Did the goat want to F with us? Seems so. Yeah, I'll add depth. What is the depth count here? I'll add 1 more. Because I'm not so sure if I've added my last death or maybe the death before. So the next update should be just about now. Shit, time flies. There are 3 of such giants. Let's lure this fucker out. This one is kinda hyper, isn't it? He's got like flame in his fucking eyes. What is going on with this dude? Maybe I've turned off the tracking of large weapon, so the club does not hit the leg part as I intended, so I might turn it off. The larger enemies don't need tracking with the camera anyways. Is it gonna smash? Whoa! Fucker. This one is fast and his effect is large scale. But he still wobbles. Ain't getting no shit from him. So why I linger around here is there is a stone object I want to unlock. I want an I want the item that is encased in the stone is what I meant. Yeah, but let's go back a little bit. Whoa. Pound and pound and pound and pound. Why? How did you fuck up so bad? Right, we just got warmed up by maybe 4 of them. Is this one with the Nope, nope, nope. Welcome, welcome, good morning. Just doing punishment streams. So every half an hour I am going to clear the punishment, which I should be doing in a quick moment. What's your plan today? Ah, greedy. Yeah, I had breakfast and soon after I just did some like reheat of the food I had. But still, after like an hour of streaming, I'm hungry again, so I may go grab food. But I just want to keep playing. Oh yes, this evening, right? I was sure to watch your streams. It was fun last night playing the 7 Days to Die. It's a bit of a shame that Eyes did not get to start her quest. Ah, I was locked in. Yeah. When was it released? It must have been about like 10 years, right? I got it from the early, but I never really give it a try. Oh, she does not want to take other people's thing, as she said. She does not want to take food or water that she did not make herself. That was stupid. I should not have rolled like that. Uh-oh. Shit. Yep, I did not even get the fucking item. Oh, I'm being stubborn. I want to clear out all these fuckers. Yeah, I guess she just have to let go of the idea that she's a burden to anybody. She provide a lot of like services, like ordering things, but it sounds like it is almost like not important, or we are genderizing her role in the group, but it is not my intention. I'm messy, so I appreciate a teammate who can be organized, and organizing around the cam is an important thing to do in a survival game. On solos, I always find item organization kind of tough for me. So I really do appreciate if she willing to do the organization. She is doing the group a very valuable service. Plus, she did the job and she should be using the food and drinks to survive. So yes, I guess she was being a little bit of a silly Saurus when she said that she does not want to take the food and drinks. I mean, when I pick up items from searches, if there are murky water or raw food, right, raw meat, I'll put it in the campfire and then I'll set the purification going on and I'll see if I need the water, and depends on how much I brought in, right, I'll take some water and some food. I think that is the only way that we can survive for longer and do more things, right, have more adventure. The early days is gonna be tough, right, because I would be learning new mechanisms and I'll be failing a little bit. Just like yesterday when I did the first first mission, I did not even know that I have to press the button to start the mission. So I was like spending a lot of resources, endurance, water, and food just to dig deep enough to the bedrock, so-called. Oh, this fucker wanna come out and play. Sure. But then if I do die, I'll be losing my runes. But yes, let's do this fucker. I want you to sit the fuck down, bruh. Yeah, that cost me a lot of stamina and the what's it called? Yeah, maybe not so frequently, but I will join once in a while. For right now, I have this like Souls game lust. I've got some horror games that I want to play as well. But yes, whenever you see me online, then give me a reminder that you're available. Almost like making you an on-call kind of deal, but sometimes I just need to be nudged a little bit to get off my lazy ass to do something different. But yes, very appreciative of your offer. Ah. Ah. I should know better about this double swing, but I still haven't got it nailed down. I haven't played this game for such a long time. So afternoon, you are going to chill with wife for a little bit? Why? Why? It's frustrating me a fair bit. He's going on a rage strike here. Yeah, that is the balancing, right? You can get endgame items more easily, and then, of course, they have to balance the difficulty a little bit. But at endgame, basically, you guys just are managing daily resources and then wait for the night to come, and then they keep spawning harder and harder bunch of enemies. Oh fuck, how did I miss this? And then it's rinse and repeat, right? You can tell that my level is really low. But this guy is gonna die. I'm also not used to the control of Elden Ring. Okay. I got this highland somewhere. Oh yes, because of the spirit jump. Sorry for the boring content just now. I should be like clearing my punishment just about now. Uh-oh. I forgot about this dude. Let's kill this guy first, and then I'll do my punishment. Boom boom. And yes, the game is very deep and I had a lot to learn. And next time when we start the stream or in the server, I'll have a look at the description of the books and skills. There are just so many pages of items, you know? Gonna get your shin, bruh. What? It just clipped through without... Oh my fucking word, bruh. Okay, fuck this shit. I lost my soul as well. Okay, let's go for punishment. "30 squats? Motherfucker. I hate lick days, bro. Okay, no shitty squats. We are going to use some weights to do the squat as well, but I'll have to take off my headset because it's gonna get in the way. I don't ever do leg days. But that's how I get my leg days in. Let's continue then. I lost my soul. Jesus Christ. All for the best, right? Because it could have been construed as me just grinding. All I want is just that item. In fighting the trolls, if I could fight 4 of them in a row, at least I got the mechanism nailed down somehow. So that's why I had this stubbornness of wanting to fight these 4 trolls. Fuck you. I hope you die from the swordsman. You fucking goat shit. going to do his fucking combo, isn't it? He's going to fake it as well, that fucker. His overhead chop can be followed up by an uppercut. I was waiting for his uppercut, but it never came. So he has a lot to learn from you guys. Farad started the game, start playing the game from beta as well. That's crazy amounts of seniority. What about you? When did you start playing 7 Days to Die? Oh, two of them being so close. What? Only 3 weeks ago? Oh, 3 years you mean, right? Or actually it is 3 weeks. That's okay. I was just expecting so much you know that would indicate you have played this for a long time. Oh, I still got the punishment cam going. There we go. Yeah, it would be. And you're already at the end game. Right, so my challenge right now is apparently the fucking goats. Why? Tell me why, dude. Fucking splash damage. Yeah, so it would seem you reach the end game within like with all the learning and playing on different servers 70 some hours, and getting to this point is very fast. Yeah. Fuck you, gold. There we go. I guess I'll have to turn the tracking of the heavy weapon off, because so far it is not helping us. Not helping me, at least. Where is that tracking thing? Now I fucking lost it because it's in Chinese and these Chinese don't make sense for me. Yep, that's the one. This is about the large weapon. When it is locked down on the target, if we can still manually change the direction. I'm not so sure. What is your preference? Do you... I've seen you use heavy weapons first. Yes. In survival game, I should aim for that, but I'm often distracted. Oh, I want a bed, I build it. Oh, I want some shelter, I build it. I never just spend a long enough time, amount of time to focus on one thing and then just get thing or organize as well as stock up in good amount. So I think when I look back on my behavior, this is my main weakness. I also like using bleed weapon. I forgot how to get the blood dagger, but don't tell me, I want to discover this thing myself. Come on, bud. just stupid. Yeah, the one. I think it's behind a rock off a peninsula somewhere, but it's easy enough to find, so please don't tell me. That's okay. If I remember incorrectly, that's also fine. I want to organically discover it. Give me your ankle, you shit. Give me your toe, I will be equally happy. Two hits. Yep, sure. Yeah, I do a lot of discoveries around places, so I think I'll eventually find it. So before we engage in these fuckers, I'm going to grab that item, because what's the whole point of breaking this and not getting it, right? Possibly a bad choice of fighting this one first, but it will do. Shinbreaker. Almost dead. I even forget what I said, I suppose. Hold on, I need to read back to the chat to understand, but... Come on, sit the fuck down, bruh. I got your shin 5 times already, although it is the 5th time of stun. It should proc already. It does not. Bad. That's better. Killing zombie time to time so many at the end game. Well, you're talking about the 7 days to die, I suppose? Or are you talking about the dagger or similar items in Elden Ring? Well, I will explore every place I go, so it's hard for me to miss item, I suppose. But in caves and instances, maybe I will, because some caves are so darn dark. In some of the later caves and instances, they have multiple level layer design. Give me your shin, buddy. Oh, sure. Yep, yep. Gotcha, buddy. Oh, dude. Okay, last dude left. Let's see if we can use 2 flasks to kill this constipated troll. That is my personal challenge. It does not have yellow eyes, does he? Oh, it does not. Oh my god. 2 heavies, 3 aim heavies, both missed. Eight floors. Ambitious build. Why do you need so many floors for? Is it kind of like a buffer so that the zombies would have more choices to hit? Jesus Christ. Whoa. Is it an endgame feature? I suppose it is. Wow. Area of effect is very fucking large for this one. No more flasks. This is going to be tough little last part here on the fucking shin. We should give it a res, eh? This is bad. Oh my god. Why is this fucker so fast? He's not even yellow-eyed. Let's not be greedy. Oh, finally. That's a bit of training done for today. 15 more minutes until next punishment. Double loot. But what is your most desirable loot right now? You get all the you got all the ammos, you're not run out. I suppose you got tier 5 weapons and armors already. So what are you looking for? Aesthetic items through unlocking? Or the base building material variations? Maybe both. Maybe all, maybe both. Oh, so is the last tier the Uber tier then? The grays point to this. So we have to follow this row. Oh, there's the shack. Oh, you can have multiple bases, right? What about the land claim post? Do you only have one? Ever?
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something.
Is it hard to manage?
Between to take up the fight. Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
I don't know. But I'm covered in shit. Okay,
Yes, you're a tarnished.
let's accept this. Yes.
Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts?
Sure, for a bit.
Used the sword. Picked up a fair few.
I guess I'll do the next part of punishment.
Pass 'em on to a good and proper.
The latest would be what? The next one is 2.5 hour mark. Yeah, I should do this and do the next punishment, and then I'll come over.
Not floating your boat.
But I'm not gonna be able to stay for long though, maybe for 40 minutes, that kind of deal. After that I have to go pick up my wife from her work. She get off work around 7. So right now is 5:30 and I got 15 more minutes on the stream. So after the next punishment I'm just gonna go over. Come over to your to Discord and to your shit wolves. Ah, I see. But then I can only do it later on this evening though, because picking her up then we'll eat. So maybe local time about 9 I'll be free, but then would you be streaming with eyes by then? I assume on your usual stream time. Sure. Usual time you would be like my local time 11 when you start streaming with eyes, or maybe a little bit earlier. So I don't know if you got time to wait for me and then do things and then before stream, but I will let you know whenever I get home. Then I'll drop you a message on Discord or stream. Sure. That's a luxury. I was like, okay, the confidence of having time. That is an unusual thing for people from Hong Kong, because we are. Did she end the stream yesterday? Well, of course, it's partly because her little ice cubes are misbehaving a little, but was she partly also because of her being ill? Sorry, my mind was like stupid just now. I was thinking multiple things all at once, trying to comment about using the shout as well as be aware of his baiting. And then try to talk about eyes. Yep, that was the baiting thing. Oh shit, I forgot to level up as well. We both yelled. Trying to learn his fucking pattern, but... Oh... Okay, I'm going to save, actually going to level up. That was stupid of me, totally forgot, forgetting to level up. Yeah, she's been ill for some time, but also I think there's a couple of things that happen in the stream, but I should not put in her mouth. My thinking was she was not exactly having a bad time per se, it's just that she did not quite get anywhere with her quest, and I understand it's kind of frustrating. Plus, I am not so sure if she wants to take up on the role of organizing around the base. So maybe we should ask her a little bit nicely and see what she wanna do. Because if her quest does not function, and then it might just be frustrating, adding to not progressing, right? It's not like it is not progressing for her, but... And she already had the mindset of not wanting to use resources, so it feels a little bit... I don't know what to say, it's just like... maybe a little bit limiting for her, for yesterday. This is at least what I think. So she did not track, did she? I don't know if you have to like manually track the quest to know what's going on, but I usually would just go to the quest menu and just click on that, or maybe that was already enough for tracking, so-called. Of course, HP increases the defenses. I don't need so much endurance, however... Dex could be a thing. And I want to be a magic user. Yeah. That makes sense. I know my next magic requires 14, so I'm just like priming it. Then of course I also want... Well, sometimes people... I'm half and half on that, right? When I was like, maybe 5-7 years ago, I would be like, I want to experience the whole thing, whole experience from start to finish, so I would prefer to use early weapons, but now I don't have much time to game. Plus, if I do play in a team, I want to focus on the progress of the team's experience. So what I would do would be like, okay, the guys are more knowledgeable than I am, and they are offering help and knowledge and items. I'll use it. I'll use whatever I can have right now. Then contribute towards the team, and is a way of having fun for myself. No one has to play in any ways that I do, but Yeah. Maybe this kind of communication we can have be behind the scenes somehow. I'm trying not to put words in her mouth or in anybody's mouth, but this is me. This is me being over analytical. Maybe she does not even have that thinking on her mind, but I would be thinking, if I am playing a game I can't solve quests in my own temperament and personality, I might feel like it is a little bit frustrating. So, yeah. But then, if she wants to keep experiencing the early parts of the game with like early equipments, that is also fine. I guess I'll just be around her for a bit more, just to support her a little bit better. And then you guys can just give us directives and for collecting things and getting resources. One thing from yesterday was well, I always stick close to her then. It's a large map, and then if you run into trouble or need help or start yelling about zombies, I would just run over and help. That is a good experience for me to help fighting as well. I was still learning about how to shoot arrows. The sway was larger than I expected to be. The rifle with the scope on is an 8x scope, so sometimes I do feel like in close encounter, of course, using the iron sight would be better. But I did not take off the 8x scope, so it was on me. So a lot of little small things about how to play the game more efficiently I have to learn and remember. So yeah, a lot of things happening. Teamwork thing, the personal experience thing, and then playing things a little bit more efficiently all factors in. So yeah, when we start streams next time, we'll coordinate a little bit before we start, I suppose. Or at least hear from her what she wants. People tend to just sit down and just talk to me on crotch level. That is a bit weird in this game.
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale?
My eyes are up here, lady, and not down here. Stop looking at my crotch.
Oh,
The spiders.
to be one with the spider. Wow, that makes us two peas in a pod.
I like her accent though.
Your courage. It's scary.
It's scary.
Having your arms cut off, or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you?
Now the translation is the cremains of the soul jellyfish. I can't remember if the English version is having these wordings, but for me it's awkward. I talk about the quality of Chinese translation in different regions early on at the start of the stream. So a quick recap here. I do think my local Chinese translation for English title is a fair bit better, because we have been a British colony for a long time, right, before the handover. If you see the Chinese translation of a movie's title, you will definitely know for sure which director has done it, because people recognize with certain keywords in the title, which is well translated to the mood and the feel of the theme of the movie, right? People would know which director directed the movie. But compared to, let's say, the Super 8, the movie, when it was translated by Taiwanese people, right? They actually literally translate it to the local language, Super 8's Chao Ji Ba. And it sounds, well, not exactly, but 99% similar to a phrase, supercock. So everybody, like, medias was talking about the movie Supercock on television, and then people are just like gobsmacked. What are you on about? What's supercock? And then finally we have these mainland Chinese translation. They don't even go for the mood or the meaning or the director or how to attract people to go to the theater. They just went for sound translation. So It frustrates me. That's why in the other day, I'd said that I did not like Chinese translation.
Someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un.
Yeah, maybe it's not just the Chinese, but
It was a pleasure to see you.
but yeah, I wish I have more instances of example, but
The little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle.
I just can't deal with that, really.
And then
Every time I see Chinese subtitle in games, I'll be like, am I going to experience the awkwardness again and again?
finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Right, so talking to her enough and then we can get the summoning. Right?
It was a pleasure to. Oh, tell them I love fine again.
I guess we will head up to the castle. Is 2:27, so if the timer is correct, it will start telling us there is another round of punishment coming in. So any horrible translation example in Finnish that you can remember? If not, is also okay, but I just want to see how certain titles could be so atrociously translated. Seemingly, it is not limited to Chinese translation. Got you, buddy. Who was shitting shit? Now I remember there is a formation of soldiers. And the ones in the back are shooting things at us. The crossbows, eh? I forgot. I never discover the raw can disrupt people's attack. Until in today's stream, my attack got disrupted by the Savage two-hander. Still Mia's. Terra is related to Earth, right? Or the iron that came from Earth. Mia's is man. Ah, okay. Mia's is man. Terra's Mia's. I mean, it's not too bad, right? But what I'm trying to say is, right, I'm mocking it up, right? If it is in mainland Chinese translation, if they go for the sound translation of Iron Man, Iron Man, they would do this. Okay. Loki. A salmon snake. Okay, sorry. Dragon. Dragon, salmon, snake. Oh, am I supposed to guess this? Oh, salmon, snake. What? Oh, okay. Salmon and snake added together is dragon. Salmon, snake? Oh, yeah. And the word root, yes, yeah, the word root, part of it has salmon in it, and part of it has snake. I see, bro. Sorry, it took me a little bit to compute. But the Chinese translation, let's say for Iron Man... In Chinese, the translation of Iron Man is likely to be Iron Man. So what's the point, right? You may as well just say English. There are so many Chinese characters with different sounds, but if they are being used in weird way, it does not even carry... Yeah, because there are just so many Chinese characters with different sounds anyways. But the point is, if it sounds similar, why not just directly say the English? Why even spend time translating it? Because translation is a specialty in mainland China, right? It leads to international trades, and usually people don't spend so much time on just doing language specialty in translation. So part of it is people who have been groomed into the power structure to do translation. And they spend 4 years to get master maybe, and then 3 more years to get PhD if they do want to go for PhD. 7 years of education and you end up doing translation of this kind of piss poor level. It's just like... I just can't understand this. I think this is almost like the unwillingness of like just use English because it's kind of like a fuck you, bro. It's kind of like a political thing. They basically said, F you English titles. Funny though, if I watch a movie, I'll turn the English caption on because I don't hear everything. So I would prefer to have a backup. And then it becomes a habit. In university, I already was like listening to like what's it called, the conversation in movies without the need of caption, but then I figure out that I still miss things and I don't want to. So I turned the English caption back on. What? He's not poised? Okay, I'm surprised. Right, what I'm trying to do right now is to get to the Nyx Graze. And then I'll just finish stream. Or maybe play a little bit more, I don't know. I should get ready. Wife's work is not that far, but I basically haven't really done much of washing up myself. When I get out of bed around like 10:30 in the morning, right? And then I fancy a McDonald's breakfast. So I got there before 11 o'clock. Did not even comb my hair or just throw a jacket on, hair everywhere. And then I'll be like, I don't give a shit, I'm here to get food. And then I ate the what's it called? Deluxe breakfast. And then I sat down for a bit and I felt like, damn, I'm still hungry. So I went for some leftover food in the fridge. I ate it, sat down for a bit, set up the stream and started streaming, and before I know it, it's already 5:30. Crazy how holidays just flash by. And now we are just doing up to the 2 hour 30. They used to filling is just now, I think in the last 5, 7, 10 years, they becomes like so dissatisfying. It's just empty volume and calories. It's even worse than 80s fast food. Jesus, I should not roll from that side. Would you die? Oh my god. Or at least one dead. That was so close. I could be killed by my recklessness. Apparently I don't do much poise damage to these boys. Alright then. I certainly don't have time to fight this boss. It would be a miracle if I could fight and finish this boss in a few tries, but I don't think it will be. I need to set up one more button to show death rather than incrementing it. I have reset, I have minus, I have punish. Yeah, I need one more button to show the amount of death. I guess I will set it up later. Let's talk to Melina. What has this creeper to say?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now
You had that was your fresh run, right?
guides you.
That was your first ever play of the game.
You can see them, can't
That would be impressive. 12 minutes to run up all the way up here and killing the
you?
boss.
Through your burden.
That is a determination to get to the next part as well. But you told me that you learn game fast, so maybe you just want to get to important places
Demigod
and experience the game.
inherited a fragment of the
For me, I'm kind of like a pussyfooting.
rays of grace signal the castle.
Ah, I see. But still, it is very good time.
As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge.
I mean, a lot of earlier bosses, as long as the players are observative and then not to be too greedy, they could get past it without too much trouble. There are bosses that I was like really scared of per se, but it's only because I was like playing too much like a pussy. The more time you spend around like moving around and dodging and then second guessing, the more likely you will eat an axe in the face anyways, so may as well just go all out. Yeah, that is the thing. Yeah, that's why in this NG0 here, I'm not going to wear any armors, just to up the stake a little bit. Anyways, I think the game is safe. Maybe I can level up
When I turn, you'll let my hand rest upon you.
just to
For
store all the
share them with me.
all the ruins, and that is a sound translation. Ruins, Luan.
The principle.
What the fuck, man? There are Chinese words that can represent ruins, like glyphs, right? Oh yes, it will exit. Yes, but I just don't want to have a dangling thought. Have I spent the souls or the ruins? HP for the moment. Haven't gotten any new items. I can't plan for it because I have no information and I don't want to look online to look at the stats for the boots and whatnot. So far gonna be HP. This is PS5. If it is on PC, I won't be able to play it. My PC would have a meltdown. In the earliest days when it was first launched, the PC version ran buttery smooth for me. I was playing the game on a 970 and the same CPU, i5-8400. It was running without trouble. The graphics were nice, sharp lines, no blurs, no frame drops, steady 60 frames per second. But as the game update to later versions, it seems that it uses more cores, it uses more computing cycle, and my CPU start to struggle. The same happens for Cyberpunk 2077. This will be always on my thought before I can upgrade my PC. I think hopefully within 3 months I'll be able to upgrade my PC. Then I might be able to switch back to playing on PC with upgraded resolution, 1440p. I'm not going to play 2K because I still have to save further to get a even better graphic card. Right now, my graphic card is entry level, but is good enough for 1080s anyways. Definitely a bottleneck for my CPU. Right, on that thought, we are going to finish the upgrading. And I'm gonna log out and get washed up. Seventh floor. Yeah, first time 7th floor. You did say there were 8th floor, right? You Right, that's one thing I meant to ask, right? The maps are randomly generated, or they follow the same recipe, Or can you just toggle if you want to have a randomly generate one or just a fixed recipe one? I guess it does not matter, but it's a personal choice or taste anyways. Just curious on that. Okay, cool. Oh, I did not mean to. I still mess up the crosses and circles. Handmade. Oh, the game shipped with the handmade ones. Okay, I want to take a screenshot for Wi-Fi. But from this close distance is horrible. She'll be like, what kind of fucking lighting do you have here? So maybe I'll take this one here, a little bit less exposed in terms of exposure. She said that I made this character not to her likeness. I was like, damn, I spent about 30 minutes, 45 minutes doing this. You better appreciate that shit. So I'm gonna do one more screenshot here. I'm not so sure if she would like me modeling a in-game character about her. No worries. You were the one who were taking all the connections and traffics to your PC and is going to take a toll on your computation side as well. So we always appreciate. So don't have to say silly things like that. Plus, I do think the invitation mechanism is a little bit weird on Steam. And I've never successfully joined up to ISIS Enshroud server. Yeah, because it's loaded, right? Yeah, totally. Gotcha. Right. Hold on a second. There is punishment still need to clear. So what am I doing? Yeah, from Steam, right? Hey, welcome, welcome. You witnessed my suffering for the 4th time, maybe. What is the death here? Punish. Did I die in the last half an hour? Shit. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. So I'm just gonna pretend I've died 4 times and do a punishment here. Okay. Today I've got what? I got 24 bicep curls and then 12 bicep curls and then 30 squats. And now I've got 25 tricep extensions. Then let's get it over with. Well, welcome to the channel, sorry guys. We were talking a little bit behind your back just now. No, we were trying to, we were discussing how better we can do for you to enjoy the game a little bit better. I don't want to like gender assign you to do homesteading at the base, nor ask you to just do some light housekeeping or just do other things. Everyone should have the ability to choose what they do, right? And we'll be more mindful in terms of helping you sorting out the quest situation. That's what I was talking to last mass about. But let me do this silly tricep extension first. Because we value you. We want you to have the best time you can be playing this game. I mean, 7 days to die. Yeah, sometimes boys just run around, want to do their stuff impulsively. At least this is what I would do. I'm still a little boy, but I try not to be like that all the time. Right, let's do the tricep and then I'm gonna lock off. I'm gonna pick up wifey after cleaning myself up. Yep, definitely. So don't feel bad about like using water. it will make you go further and discover more loot, and then you will get more resources and food, maybe more murky water, but eventually it's gonna get clean anyways. I think I just did 10. I always lose count, I don't know why, but I always lose count. It's not professional and it's not in the best form, but that is what I can do right now. So, future viewers, don't go Nazi on me because it's on bad form. This is all I can do right now. But anyways, I think I did 4 sets, maybe 5 sets of punishment. Understanding how much death I have and how many reps I get from the random generator, I will tweak it. Possibly to add more reps. Possibly to add more set as well. Maybe I will change the punishment time to clear every 20 minutes, then I'll get more exercise in. The whole point is I want to do more physical activities, but I also want to stream more. So why not both, right? So that is the idea. Anyways, gonna lock out. Certainly it's fun to be able to play this game with respectable. Get we? I got what? I got Switch. I do the boxing fitness, but with the audio setup with Switch, it does not have the right kind of sound output I want. So I kinda abandoned it. There is also a fitness game on Steam as well. I forgot his name, but I will be more on point on that in the future as well. It's actually a very short and... well, it's not short and sweet. It is a simple but effective game to get people moving. So basically they do rotation of types of exercise every minute, 2 minute kind of thing. It's almost like a CrossFit section. You can set it to however long you want. I used to do 30 minute kind of thing on stream. It did feel a little bit goofy because I'm just like doing things on screen, but certainly there is more exercise to be done. Well, I'll think about it. Hi, gooies! That is the TTS. Hi, guys. Hi, Morky. Thank you for coming in. But I am finishing the stream right now, so maybe I got to find someone to raid out to, if you guys don't mind. But welcome to the channel is not you just come in and then I want to just like go away, but I got to pick up wifey. No worries, I will always be streaming, so I will be around. I'm just gonna... Oh, I did the wrong thing on my channel. I meant to raid out. But yes, I'll come into your stream as well. More in the future. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'll be around all the time. I try to stream as much as I can. What? How did I not being able to raid out? What is the word command? Ah, thank you very much. I fumbled. Yeah, that is for custom thing, right? There we go. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the help. I was having a moment. Cheers, boys. Thank you for visiting, and thank you for the support. I will see you guys soon enough. And let's go raid! Hello, hello! But yes, thank you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye guys.